All right, so we're out here at my favorite private disc golf course, Jagger Bush Hollow. I haven't played a lot of private courses, but the ones that I have played have kind of like made up baskets or just kind of some janky tee pads. This is like an official disc golf course. First time I played it in the shorts and I did get the PR. They had no idea they even did this. And now I'm out here to play the longs. I have played the longs before. I didn't do that well. I shot one down. The goal is to beat that. I'm not necessarily trying to get a PR. I just want to redeem myself from the first time I've played here. What makes this course fun is it has a little bit of everything. You've got your open shots. The back nine's very technical. You've got some par fours, maybe a par five, but I might have made that up. Regardless, we're starting on hole one, 216 feet. You can kind of see the orange flag and the pin is right at the base of that. We might go one off the top today. It just really depends on how this first shot's looking. Yeah, we're definitely going one off the top. So the disc that I just threw is my Envy, and I actually brought out a brand new Envy that I have because the issue is this doesn't fly like an Envy anymore. Every time I've thrown this with somebody, they're like, that's an Envy? It flies like a brand new Proxy. Very straight, no finish anymore. And it's kind of tricky because it's like I want to replace it because it doesn't fly like an Envy anymore, but I throw this thing so good. So it's like, is it even really worth replacing? Okay, 15-footer to start the day. That is a good start. Basket is off to the left 250 feet, except we have a Mando straight off the tee. So it's a hard shot off to the left. There's a tree over there that absolutely bodied me last time. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Going with my A2. Not a lot of power, just really high and just trying to get this thing to really work off to the left. Okay, I missed the tree to body me. To clear some things up, because I had a lot of people ask some questions in that tournament vlog that I was doing. Today is Saturday, May 3rd. Me and Emily are flying out the 7th to go to Europe. So I'm gonna be out of the country for a little over a month. And that tournament that I did was me playing my home courses for the last time in a pretty long time. Let me hit this 15-footer real quick. So now I'm trying to spend these next few days racking up some casual rounds because I have a 10-hour flight out of Dallas. I am not gonna be able to sleep on that plane. That's a long story. I won't be able to sleep, so I'm trying to edit up as much stuff as I can. This is obviously one video that I stocked up on because right now I should be in Europe when you guys are seeing this video. Whoop. And then tomorrow, Sunday, my time, I'm going to Dallas, hopefully to shoot 2 videos. I want to play Harry Myers in the short, and then if you guys have any courses that you want to see in the Dallas area, please comment down below and I will go play that. I'm hoping these 3 videos will buy me enough time because I'm going to do daily vlogs in Europe, so hope you guys look forward to that. The only issue that I might have is Wi-Fi. I don't know which Airbnbs are or aren't going to have that, so that should be fun. We've got our first par 4 of the day, par 3, I'm tweaking, 372. I think it's a par 4 because I get a 4 on it all the time. It's way off to the right in the woods. I'm always scared to go forehand because the man's got a beautiful garden and I'm not trying to destroy his crops, but I'm sick and tired of getting a 4 on this hole, so we're just gonna have to make the forehand with the DD3 work. Okay, that's not bad. That definitely went out of frame though. I played it extra safe. We're just getting the 3 and moving on. Dang. That one went out of frame too. Easy par. Okay, now this is an actual par 4, 460 feet. The basket's way off left behind that little chicken coop, but I've got this Mando to deal with, so I'm going straight down this gap. Last time I went with my PD and it carried 2 straight. I really need something to finish off to the left because there's a gap that I'm needing to hit. So I'm gonna go with my DD3 again, low and on a lot of hyzer. That way I can really work off to the left. That should be good if I don't hit any late trees. And I even got the flare skip. We're sitting good. Not sure if this road plays OB. I don't see any white lines, so we're just gonna call this a provisional. A lot of these par 4s out here are kind of tricky because with this being 460, you think that you can really like smash it. A lot of these par 4s are like get into position because if you go too straight, you've got no line, too short, you're out of line. You literally have to be right here in this gap or just very short. You really don't need that much distance off the tee. I got the distance and ended up in a perfect spot to just chip up with the PA3. Sweet. Hole 5, 240 feet uphill. This is definitely one of the must-get birdies. The last time I was out here, I threw 1 shot, hit chains. The second shot, off into the pond. That's not even a factor on this hole. So anything can happen is what I'm trying to say. Going with my Envy straight at the bucket. Oh, was that a good branch? Oh my gosh, we gotta go 2. All right, this one's for you chickens. It's the Midnight Prowl. This shot. Yeah, he liked that one. Here we go. Do it. We had this basket surrounded. Envy was short, Midnight Prowl, we gave it the run, and then my first Envy is literally parked. We're cooking right now. I'm basically playing this perfect. I know I didn't get the birdie on hole 3, but a par is my best shot I've ever had. 277 feet. This one's a little tricky. You've got this tight gap to hit initially, and it's kind of up and over this hill, and you're needing something to really fade back to the left. I'm always in between going with my A2 or the Envy. I think the A2 is the play. Envy didn't work out last time, which is why I'm saying that. It's really focusing on hitting this initial gap, and then the A2 should take care of the rest. Where's that fade? There it is. Oh, we are cooking. Left a little meat on the bone. I threw the A2 just a little too high. If I had that more flat, I definitely would have had the distance. This is our first like real putt of the day. Looking probably circle's edge. Oh. That went from there's no way I'm gonna make it to oh my gosh, yay, got over the cage to how did that even spit out? I will say, I think I averaged 2 spit outs on this course per round. Bad putt regardless though. And that crap always happens when I decide to talk about score. Hole 7, par 4, 509 feet. I've tried to get aggressive on this hole. It's downhill way off to the right. I've done the whole backhand turnover shot. Best case, I'm getting 100 feet away and it's not worth missing out on this very easy birdie. All I really need to do is just go forehand out the gap, chip up, tap in for the birdie all day. Prototype DD3, lots of hyzer, and just getting out there to the open fairway. That is all you need. Now I will go aggressive as a giggle shot just to see where this ends up. I mean, I don't think I could have hugged that corner anymore. I don't know if we'll ever find it though. I have just learned a lot about this hole. First of all, I've been playing it wrong the entire time. That tree's a mando tree, you gotta go right of it. So disregard my 1 down I shot last time because that doesn't count. Second of all, that Emperor is like circle 2. And it made the mando, which kind of sucks because now I'm gonna think, oh, I can do this all the time now. Third of all, I would have gone a lot more overstable had I known that that was a mando tree. The game plan now, throw my second Emperor on a massive hyzer up over the tree and see if we can get this thing to work back to the left. I made the mando and I'm 80 feet away. Dang it, dude. Now I know next time, go with like my time lapse off the tee so I can have an easier shot around the tree. Here's my shot at about 80 feet and you can see that's the second shot I had off the tee. Probably 60 feet, which is looky kind of crazy. All right, deep putt, 80 feet uphill. Let's see how these big jump putts are looking today. Wobbly. Well, now I definitely have to come out here again because I missed a stroke on this hole. Back to what I was saying though, it's all about position on these par 4s. Hole 8, 395 uphill, plays closer to like 420. We got a lot of crap in the way. I have this bush in the way, so I'm having to go backhand turnover. You guys get all this stuff. We have a barbed wire behind. I can't. This is all I got, all right? I'm going with my Emperor again after I dry this puppy off. And my goal is to hit this on a nice anti-release and just kind of play a flex line all the way up there towards the pin. Really got to throw this farther than 395. Oh, I think I grip blocked that. Is that going to finish? Oh shoot, my bad guys. It does finish. Oh my gosh, that was so much better than I thought. I thought that was shanked out of the hand. This was a really good shot, except it's a very protected green. I mean, if you're short, tap ins are even tough. This tree's in the way. You got all the stuff over here to the left. Oh my gosh, I literally have a 15-footer with like 0 look at the basket right now. Oh, that's so annoying. That is one of my biggest peeves is like crap being inside the circle. Maybe circle's edge, but like tap-ins or like 15-footers. If I got the birdie though, I wouldn't be complaining. Now the flip side to that is just don't go deep. If you go deep, you don't have a putt. If you leave it about 20 short and play that position, you got a wide open putt all day. Hole 9, 367 feet. This is a crazy flex forehand. You can see that little blue flag, and then the disc needs to dump down the hill to the right. This is definitely one of those holes where I just want to par, and I definitely don't want to hit anything early. I want to get as much distance as I can off the tee. Flex forehand with the prototype DD3, and just see what we can cook up. That's not good at all. That is so bad. So bad. This is gonna be tough to see because I'm in a tough spot, but the basket is just on the other side of all those woods. The gap that I'm trying to go for is way up here to the left. That is now out of play. I'm gonna have to kind of throw something up and over the top, and it's only like 60 feet of woods before I'm in the open for a putt. I'm thinking just like a little tomahawk style shot up and over. I'm gonna go with my other DD3. I'll move the bag. It's red, so we might be able to see it through the woods. Like I said, just a little overhand, upside down forehand shot, have it pan out towards the basket. Well, I made it out. I haven't played this course enough to know for sure, but I really feel like this is the hardest hole on the course just because, I mean, getting the 2 takes a perfect shot. C2, 45 feet downhill. I have this tree in the way. Gonna have to kind of straddle out, hopefully hit metal because that is death behind the basket. Let's go, baby. We already putting work in with these C2s. That is a crazy par save. Bad shot, good putt. That's all you need. 233 feet across the pond. This is kind of like the last hole you can really breathe on before everything gets pretty tough. We are in the woods permanently after that. Of course, going with the Envy straight at the basket. Hopefully we can give this a little run ski. I sawed that off. I'm safe though, and I'm in the circle. Better run. Giggle shot, here we go. One more. No more. Went 4 off the top. My farthest one is, of course, the first one that I threw. Good news, I'm in the circle. Bad news, I'm not sure if I'm gonna have a putt at the basket because once again, I've got stuff in the way. Getting down on a knee for this puppy. Oh, that was good. Freaking spun that bad boy in there. Oh, okay, there we go. I was cooking and then kind of went on a drought there for a second, but we back in business. It's a good start to back 9 snack time, hole 11, 330 feet. I'm trying to throw something straight over this middle bush and have something kind of hyzering forward into the woods because the basket's kind of tucked off there. I used to go pyro, but that kind of finishes too quickly. So I'm gonna put the MD1 on a lot of hyzer and maybe that'll kind of give me some more forward pushing distance rather than just kind of dumping into the woods. I need to get just past that tree, but I actually heard it kind of fight through. We'll see though. Yeah, no bueno. You can see the gap that I'm trying to come in through. I cut it short though, ended off in the woods. Thankfully, I'm not too deep. I'm right here on the edge. Oh, I don't even see you guys anymore. Oh well, tight little gap. I'm just gonna try and make it work. Oh my gosh. I literally just threw something up here and that looked like it almost went in. Paw. I'm not getting any bogeys though, so that's good. This will be my 4th round, and if I can go bogey free, I've only had 1 bogey in 4 rounds of disc golf. Crazy. This is a tough hole. It's 295 feet, but I mean, it's a slow hyzer the entire way off to the right. You almost need to play like a perfect flip up, get all the distance you can, and then get a massive flare skip to even get to the basket. And it's an elevated basket on top of that. So another pretty tough hole. I think my play, I'm gonna try the Emperor because I know I can get some flip up with it. Just put it on a lot of hyzer. Hopefully that happens. Okay. All right, we still have some work to do. Oh my gosh, yeah, basket's still very far off to the right. I thought a backhand turnover, but I'm still gonna have to play the forehand skip shot. This time, FD3, Doombird. I'm gonna try to split these trees on a lot of hyzer. That's the goal. Whether or not that happens, stay tuned. I got everything but the skip at the end. Looking like we might get our first bogey. I absolutely hate putting the camera behind the basket because 9 times out of 10 I miss and it wants to hit the tripod leg. We've got a 60-footer downhill. Again, elevated basket, except I'm so uphill that this looks like the normal height of a basket. We're gonna have to go over here. I think you guys are far enough to the left though where I don't really have to worry about hitting you guys. Oh my gosh. I still managed to almost hit you guys. Took the hyzer around the tree. I put it with my Doombird and I shook the basket. Well, now I've got a 25-footer for the bogey. There's a tiny gap in between these trees. Oh, I'm still bogey free technically. All right, we got to hike to hole 13's basket just to kind of fill you guys in with some stuff. We're flying out of Dallas Tuesday at 4 o'clock. We're getting to Madrid 10 hours later, which is like 2 in the morning, 9 a.m. Madrid time though. And I'm not gonna be able to sleep on that plane. If I'm not operating the vehicle, I'm too stressed. All right, I just can't. So that's the whole reason why I'm trying to edit 3 videos on that plane, and then I'm gonna try and just stay up for like 36 hours and not sleep. That way I can kind of adjust to the time difference. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that vlog because I'm probably going to be a mess. But yeah, I'm not sure why I can't really sleep in cars. I've always been like that. Even when I was a kid and I couldn't drive, I would still be so afraid to sleep in the back seat because I was afraid I was gonna just open up the car and jump out. I don't know why I thought that, but and then as I got older, I always insist on driving. Emily does not touch the wheel because she would kill us. At least I think that in my head. Here we go. Midnight Prowl, par 3, 310 feet. We're getting a little off topic, so we're gonna get back to disc golf. Straight gap. I will not take it, so I'm gonna flirt with this left side. See if we can play kind of a slow flip up the entire way. Oh no. Low key, that looked pretty good. I just did not have the height right. It was flipping kind of fast though. We gotta save the par. I can't be having any more mistakes. You can see the pin. It has an army of trees guarding that thing. We still have a lot of work left to do. There's a disc in the fairway. Champion Valkyrie. No wonder they were not able to find this thing. This thing looks like dirt. I'll put this up in the Lost and Found. There's no name on it, but if you recognize this leopard print, Champion Valkyrie, it's here. We're gonna go flex forehand. I'm gonna go with my A2. This isn't my most overstable one because I don't really need it to fight. I just kind of need it to really hold the anhyzer release the whole way and then hopefully get up there past those trees. Perfect. Midnight Prowl. Oh man. By the way, we've been moving this whole time and it has been so stressful. It's been raining, so that's just making the move so much fun. And then on top of that, I packed my Jeep full of like big boxes, heavy stuff, and then my tailgate broke. So now I got a bunch of crap just stuffed in the Jeep and we can't open up the door. So that's pissed me off. But who cares? I'll just let all that crap sit in there. Don't bother me. I mean, it obviously does since I'm talking about it, but it can sit there. We're about to leave anyways. I'll cross that bridge when we get there. Hole 14, 438 feet. I'm trying to get all the way down there to that center tree and then hyzer right before I hit it. Last time I got buried in there. Not today. Prototype DD3. Like I said, I want to bring that tree into play, but I need to finish before I get to it. That looks good. I don't know if I have the distance. I had the distance. We should be good. There is a creek behind, but it doesn't say anything on the sign, so if I'm in it, it's fair game. Well, well, well. Don't mind if I do tap this thing in because I had a spit out on this hole last time. Let's go. You're kidding. You're kidding. You're kidding. But we're good now. We squashed the beef. Hole 15, 402. It's basically just a huge hyzer left the entire way. You're not getting there in one shot. I know it's 400 feet, but you're kind of up on this hill throwing downhill. Placement is key. The problem is I don't know where to land. So we will just kind of have to figure that one out. I'm gonna go Horizon MD1 on a lot of hyzer and just kind of get that flip up and carry off to the left. A lot easier said than done. I smoked first available last time I was out here. Second available this time. In case anybody was wondering, not the landing zone. Just go ahead and clear that up. The basket way over here, but the only gaps I have, if you even want to call them that, are over here. I have no idea, man. Friendly tip to any beginners watching this, when you're dealing with shots like this, with a lot of trees, the higher you throw, the worse the kick is gonna be. So you wanna keep something low. In this case, I'm just gonna go roller, you know? Disc is thinner this way, so hopefully I miss all the trees. And then, like I said, I really need to work off to the left. So I'm going to find a gap. I think I'm just gonna roll this right at the basket. Hopefully it doesn't hit anything and starts veering off to the left. I mean, he's moving. I'm really short, but I didn't hit anything and it got me plenty of distance. Let's show an example. What would happen if I tried the big high turnover shot? Are you freaking kidding? What the hell, dude? I'm in C1. The shot where I was trying to show an example is literally 30 feet from the basket. Here's my roller. Got this puppy lined up for you guys just in case something crazy happens. On a knee, spin, nose up, floater. Just watch. Oh, how sick would that have been? Low key, that was a great tree that I hit because that would have been a very tough par to save. Hole 16, par 4, 440 feet. This is another perfect example of where you do not need that much distance off the tee. I'm just trying to hit this left gap. And if I can get there onto that road, it's a straight shot 250 feet uphill. It's really not that difficult at all. I thought I was missing a disc. I had my MD3 up here. MD1 rather. FD3, left gap. Literally just need to hit the gap, have it finish right, and we'll be sitting good. I got pretty lucky. I almost went too far to the right. Now, of course, you can go backhand turnover, hit the gap, and really climb up this fairway. But if you just hit that initial gap, you've got this easy peasy shot. We'll see. Envy. Footing is horrible, though. I managed to find this little ditch, so we're going to go standstill. Touch of Anheuser on the release. Just kind of have this thing slowly go off to the right. Freaking perfect, dude. Back to 5 down. We've recovered from the double bogey. Almost came back out. All right, this hole is a doozy. 315 feet. It's up over this hill, off to the left, then back down to the right, straight back down a hill. It's a mess. I went FD3 last time. I think I'm gonna beef up and go prototype DD3 and put the nose angle down and have this release on a lot of Annie. That way it can kind of go down the hill, flex out, and then maybe pan out towards the pin. The FD3 got me about 60 feet. I think this DD3 will get me the distance. No. Not good. Okay, that needed to be put on like a roller angle and I did not even do that. We are off the fairway, nothing over here to the right, so I'm definitely gonna have to go through this side. No, I think we're gonna have to go forehand. A2 and just kind of poke something down there. Don't roll, don't roll, don't roll, don't roll. Okay. No bueno. It's actually not that bad. 15 footer. The only issue is it's a 15 footer. A little uphill if I really wanted to complain. Sweat. One more hole. It's a par 4 and it's definitely doable. All right, 2023 shorts, Nate Turner, long, the elusive 80 at 6 down. I choked. That double bogey screwed me, dude. If we get the birdie, we'll tie the PR. I might just run it at the end. I gotta survive this first shot though. I didn't know what the course record was. Now I do, so we can kind of have that in mind next time. I beat my PR 1 down, so I'm happy. Basket is way up at the top. It's a green basket, so it probably blends in. Before we go for it, this little white basket, give it a little ace run. This is a fun hole. It dips down into a little valley and then back uphill. I did hit chains last time. Let's see if we can do something crazy. That was not crazy. That looks crazy. If I didn't hit that branch, I was going in. I hate to be that guy, but that was freaking close. Okay, I got 2 more. 2 more. If they're not good, I won't put them in. Now we can play the normal hole. I'm going to absolutely blast something up there. I mean, it's tight. If I can hit the gap, I want to get up on top of the shelf and at least see the basket. Then I can give it a healthy run. It's all going to come down to this shot and whether or not I can actually get through the gap. Oh, okay. That's fine. That's fine. I think we can see the basket. Okay, actually ignore everything I said. I was putting in U-disc scores. T signs don't match up with the U-disc. At least I don't think they do. I'm pretty sure that sign said par 4. I could have made it up. I've got 4 discs and like an 80 footer. So, you know what? We'll go with this blue one. And if he goes in, he's getting in the bag. We'll just say that. Here we go. I shouldn't have doubted this one. Watch this one go in. Woo! Okay, well, mentally, I shot a 6 down. According to U-disc, oh my gosh, I shot a 4 down, a 53. So do with that information as you wish. Thank you guys for watching. Next course, Dallas. Again, shoot me some recommendations and I will see you guys then. Peace.